Raya the rainbow bird. A little bird named Raya lived in the heart of a lush green jungle called Tikaloo. She wasn't just any bird. Raya had the brightest feathers anyone had ever seen. Her wings shimmered in all the rainbow colors, and when she flew, it looked like the sky had been painted with joy. Raya was proud of her flying. She was the fastest bird in the jungle, and she loved to swoop and swirl above the trees, showing off her speed and sparkle. She often zipped past other animals, laughing as she went. Sometimes she'd shout, "Out of the way, slowpokes!" without noticing the surprised or hurt looks on their faces. One sunny morning, while monkeys played tag among the trees, Raya zoomed by so fast that one little monkey dropped all his bananas. The other monkeys frowned, but Raya was already far ahead, giggling to herself. Later that day, Raya stopped by the river where Ema the elephant stood, calmly sipping water. Ema was the oldest animal in Tikaloo, known for her kind eyes and quiet wisdom. "Did you see me fly just now, Ema?" Raya chirped. "I did 3 loop-de-loops and a spiral spin." Ema smiled and looked up at the young bird. "You are indeed very fast, Raya. But tell me, did you see the monkeys you passed earlier? One of them dropped his bananas." Raya blinked. "I guess I didn't notice." Ema nodded gently. "Speed is wonderful, my dear, but a kind heart is even better. A heart that respects others shines brighter than wings that fly fast." Raya didn't quite understand what Ema meant, but she nodded politely before flying off again. Later that afternoon, a hush had fallen over the jungle. Near the duckling's pond, a small group of animals had gathered. In the middle sat a little duckling named Dodo, quietly sniffling on a rock. Raya flew in and saw the scene. "What's going on?" she asked. Dodo looked up with teary eyes. "You laughed at me earlier," he said. "You said I waddled too slowly. Everyone laughed. It really hurt my feelings." Everything around Raya suddenly felt quiet. The usual sparkle in the air was gone. She looked around. None of the animals were smiling. Even the butterflies had stopped fluttering. She stepped toward the pond and looked at her reflection. Her feathers were still colorful, but somehow they didn't shine like before. Her heart felt heavy, not because she had flown too fast, but because she had flown past someone else's feelings. In that moment, Raya understood. She remembered Ema's words about respect. She saw that being the fastest didn't matter if she made others feel small. Raya sat beside Dodo on the rock. "I'm really sorry," she said softly. "I thought I was being funny, but I see now that I wasn't being kind. I didn't stop to think how my words would make you feel." Dodo looked at her, surprised by the change in her voice. "You're actually really brave," Raya added. "You swim every day in the big pond, even when the water is cold. That's something I can't do. I think that's amazing." Dodo gave a small smile. Raya's heart felt a little lighter. The next day, the animals of Tikaloo decided to have a respect parade. Everyone joined in, big and small, fast and slow. There was music, dancing, and leaf garlands. Raya didn't fly ahead this time. She stayed low, talking with others, helping ducklings waddle, and even picking up dropped bananas for the monkeys. From that day on, Raya's wings seemed to shine even brighter. But it wasn't just because of her feathers. It was because her heart had grown. She had learned that respect means listening, caring, and treating everyone with kindness, no matter how different they are. And in the jungle of Tikaloo, Raya the rainbow bird was known not just for her speed, but for the way she made others feel seen, heard, and loved. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.